Innovative.
I used to love Baby Boy. I love it.
I like the way you move. Yes, I like the way you groove. And you was dancing by yourself. Do you mind dancing with me too? They tried to put you on a show, cause they just wanna see you lose. And I could really use your help, cause this is really something new. I just wanna go left or right, and I just had to get my head right. They tried to tell me I was dead or wrong, but now I'm feeling that I'm dead or right. I just wanna go left or right, I just had to get my head right. They tried to tell me I was dead or wrong, but now I'm feeling that I'm dead or right. Grab my hand and baby dance with me. Can I take you out, go make some plans with me? Turn on your favorite song and you can jam with me. Spin them bands with me. Hop up on a plane and never land with me. You don't gotta worry about no other man with me. I need you by my side, go where you stand with me. Cause you're family. And I'm not tryna do too much. I just wanna fall in love. I put nothing else above. Ooh, I told you you're the only one. I'm not tryna do too much. I just wanna fall in love. I put nothing else above. I like the way you move. Yes, I like the way you groove. And you was dancing by yourself. Do you mind dancing with me too? They tried to put you on a show, cause they just wanna see you lose. And I could really use your help, cause this is really something new. I just wanna go left or right, and I just had to get my head right. They tried to tell me I was dead or wrong, but now I'm feeling that I'm dead or right. I just wanna go left or right, I just had to get my head right. They tried to tell me I was dead or wrong, but now I'm feeling that I'm dead or right.
Whoa. What's good, everybody? This is the TFNMP podcast, and I'm your host, Cool Ass Cam. You know, the coolest motherfucker on the planet. Shit, man. Today I got a real special show put together, man. You know how we do it. And shit, man, that was a real dope video right there. And I'm real blessed to have the artist in here today. So, but before that, let me go ahead and introduce y'all to my co-host for the day.
Yeah. You already know what it is. It's Banx The Goat. You already know what it is. Hit me at _DABANX, the Banx. I'm the hookah man also. You know, you can hit me at Hooked Hookah. I'm just glad to be here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna swing it to my boy.
Show Noah Polk at Noah Polk on all platforms. I appreciate the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I just got out to California, so this is my first real, break as far as getting more people from out here to figure out who I am.
Dope, man, definitely. Well, that song right there. What was the name of that track? So, everybody can go tap in and check that out.
It's 1963 Step by Noah Polk on all platforms.
Okay. So, man, like, I love that sound, Mm-hmm. I was over here bobbing my head. I'm moving, and I had a couple questions, bro.
Yes, sir.
Biggest thing is, like, let's tell people, like, a little bit about your background. Where are you from originally? Mm-hmm. Number two, like, you seem young, like, right. So, like, let's tell them your age. Let's give them the whole breakdown. Let's tell them who you are.
Okay. The name is Noah Polk. That's my artist name. That's my real legal birth name. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Lived in Chicago my entire life. I was born in the south side of Chicago. So, yeah, the hood, you know what I'm saying? That's where my family is from, but we didn't always live there. We lived with my grandma growing up, and then, my mom was working multiple jobs, trying to support multiple kids by herself. No father in the situation. It was always just us and my grandma, and so my mom just worked double the time, for both of the parents to try to provide. We eventually got out of that environment and moved to the suburbs where I've lived for the last, I guess the last third of my life, I guess I should say. And now I'm here in California because I'm grown, and we got to make grown people moves.
That's dope. Mm-hmm. That's dope. That's real dope. Okay, so I hear your style, like what would you classify your style as, your sound as? Like, what type of genre of music? If it was on the shelf, you know, in a record store or something like that, what section would it be in?
It's a great question. Well, like I was telling you guys earlier, in 2018, I wanted to be a rapper. You know, I wanted to be what I was surrounded by. I wanted to be heavy on bars. I wanted to be heavy on bass. I wanted to make music that was just going thump, especially being from Chicago. And being that's what I was surrounded by. Yeah, there's artists like, I guess Kanye has kind of stepped out of trying to make, you know, hard music. He's kind of stepped in and paved his own lane. But when you're from Chicago, that's what you're surrounded by. But then as the years went on, I kind of progressed, and it slowly started to, you know, I do some melodic stuff on the hooks or throw some stuff in the background and just try to mess around and step away. And so now, as you can see in that one song, like that, I'm doing full songs like that, like just what I started off as doing,
right? As
just kind of like messing around. And so, I guess you can categorize it as like hip hop mixed with a little bit of pop. Like go ahead. Like I'm trying to throw some pop in there, but I'm also, you know, sticking to my roots. Like that's why the music is not all like there's piano in there, but there's still bass behind it. You know what I'm saying? So there's still a root from Chicago, but it's also adding some more. Some musical aspects to it.
I feel like you shouldn't have like left just the rapping. You know what I mean? Like you can look at Chris Brown. Put your melodic sound on your rapping. You know what I mean?
True. Right.
You know what I mean? If with that one song, I like it. It sound like what I just tell you. It sound like The Weeknd.
Yeah, like Tory Lanez.
You know what
too.
I'm saying? Tory Lanez, The Weeknd. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel like come with a different feel. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a nice voice. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you put like a little melodic rapping on it a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
It could work for you.
Yeah. You feel me?
You can definitely get away with that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like just you put that singing voice on your rapping.
Right.
Man, you be dope.
Okay.
So a second part of that question, you know, as far as the category, who are like some of your musical influences? Just different styles that you like to reference and things like that,
right?
Where you feel a certain type of way. Sometimes, you know, a lot of music is universal. You know, we know sometimes music is used to dictate our mood. Sometimes we know what mood we feeling, and that's the kind of music we put on to go along with that mood. You know,
right?
Who are some of the artists that you feel like that?
So for me, growing up, my family was very, very religious. So it's kind of like I had to sneak listen to other genres of music. I had to sneak listen to rap because that's not, my mom wasn't going for none of that.
Okay.
So I could only really listen to what's popular, what's on the radio. I couldn't really dive in deep when I was young, because if I get caught, then you know how black parents are. So,
you getting something.
It's over.
Whatever's around at the time.
That's what I'm saying. So basically, I had to listen to what was popular. So what was popular on the radio growing up was obviously you're gonna hear a lot of Drake. You're gonna hear a lot of Eminem. You're gonna hear a lot of Ye. You're gonna hear a lot of Wayne as well. So Wayne, especially Wayne and Drake, obviously they were reigning at that time, still are, but at that very time, like in the early 2000s, that was their time. You know what I'm saying? They were going crazy. So that's really what was inspiring me younger. Was definitely Wayne, definitely Drake, definitely Eminem, definitely Easy as well.
So you got the early 2000 Wayne.
Right, like Lollipop Wayne, like.
Okay, that was his biggest song ever. I just read that. That was his biggest song ever. But we got the, I guess you could say the
Cash Money
Wayne.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We got the wobbly Wayne.
You feel me? We got y'all got the metaphors, bars. He always had that. You know what I'm saying? But Wayne always had that since he was 15.
But you see his styles change up, the cadences, things like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
It's a different whole delivery that he's coming with when he's performing, all that,
It's different. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you have to tap into. You know what I'm saying? These are your artists that you really is inspired by. But if you just study them, they tapping into different
100%.
people. You know what I'm saying? Different alter egos. Tunchi. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different alter ego.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to learn how to tap into different things, and that's why I was telling you, don't ever leave your rapping. You know what I'm saying? It's called versatility, and you want to always be versatile. You feel me?
You know,
Okay.
my bad. I was gonna say something. You know, it's crazy. Before I left, I had this really good friend that also makes music, and he tells me that all the time, and I've never been open to hearing that because I always saw it as, progression. I'm like, man, I feel like I hear what you're saying, but in a way, I also felt like I was growing. You know, I also felt like I feel like it wasn't me just hopping. Okay, go ahead.
You was growing, but you was leaving something behind that you still can take with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, don't leave this behind because that you're growing. You learn how to work, you know, sing and work your vocals.
Right.
But at the end of the day, some left behind that's gonna pull you back down.
Right.
Don't just jump into a lane and not take what you own. You know what I'm saying? You own your verses. You own your rap. The way your style is, you own that because that's your style.
Right.
Nobody can't take that from you. You know what I'm saying? So stay with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep go back and get your rap and throw it on something. You're gonna be like, damn, that shit was dope. Watch.
And especially when you said the breezy comparison too, like how he did that. It's just like having rapping, but like having the vocals in the background, it does hit different. I agree with that as well.
So, well, no, like you kind of was elaborating on it a little bit. This was my question. Who would be your motivational influences? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be an artist. It don't even have to be somebody musically inclined. It could be somebody just in your life or somebody that you feel like you would look up to that actually makes you want to continue a music career and want to stick with this and really pursue it and see it out, you know?
2 people, and I'll tell you why. Growing up, I always wanted to be a star very, very young. I always wanted to be a child or a teenage star. I always wanted my career to start from young and then and grow. Basically, I wanted to have that spotlight my entire life. So 2 people who did that. Michael Jackson is one of them. You know, he was a star from a kid. Even though he was in a group, people knew, you know, who the man was. And Justin Bieber is another person who did that. He was a star from a teenager. You know what I'm saying? He had the whole world, white girls going crazy. You know what I mean? Like, they loved him. And that's always what I wanted. So being younger and wanting to be into music and wanting to be in the arts, those are the people I looked at because they're people who
they were relevant at your time.
Those are the people that you saw on TV, at the award shows and things like that.
They were relevant at your time
all the time.
Because we can go back and crisscross, immature. If we want to go back,
because that's who we were. You know, the early '90s.
Right. Bow Wow is a great example.
You see what I'm saying?
Great example.
5 years old. You know what I mean? You got Romeo.
They show you that you can do it as a kid, you know, and you can be on the stage and be, you know, they had like Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards, things like that.
What I'm saying.
And us as kids watching that, like, you know, we didn't really care about the bigger shows and things like that at the time. Like, the Grammys wasn't really gonna do too much for us because, you know, but if we see the award show for all the shit that we watch on a regular, you know, it got to the point where MTV had the awards, Teen Choice Awards and all that, bro. Like,
then they had the Nickelodeon Awards. Then they had the Nickelodeon Awards.
Yeah.
But it made it relevant because now they putting these artists up there. They're giving us a reason to, like, you know, really want to stay tuned in. And it was music that was put out there for us at that time. They made sure it was shit that was censored. They didn't really try to expose kids to too much on the music side. But you know, we know it's a gang of shit in them cartoons. But
hey look, we don't know back then. You know what I'm saying? But when you go there, you be like, what? You watch the same show? Like, oh, now, okay, wow. You know?
So we're gonna take a little trip down memory lane. Like, let's talk about your childhood. What do you remember seeing at that time? Like, as far as shows, things like that was on that influenced your upbringing and things like that.
Are y'all even gonna know? I'm not gonna, like, the thing is, like,
that's off the topic.
Y'all probably not gonna realize how young I am until I start telling y'all shows. Like, I'm not gonna name any 90s shows because I wasn't around.
All of us got like younger siblings,
you know,
kids, things like that. So you keep up with the generations.
All right, my favorite show from a kid of all time is Drake and Josh.
Okay.
I know about that. Yeah, I know what Drake and Josh is.
Yeah, Drake and Josh is my favorite show. Y'all know who Zoe 101 is?
Yeah.
Zoe 101.
Yeah, I remember that was like a different era.
Yeah.
You know, throughout like Nickelodeon and Disney Channel and you know, they was really starting to go with the live action start targeting certain, you know, groups of kids. But now they creating sitcoms for kids.
Right. Cartoon wise, SpongeBob, obviously. I mean, that's a
dope.
That's a go-to. That's
How old is SpongeBob? Like 20 now? 20? So SpongeBob
Yeah.
been around your whole life.
Yeah. that was the show that I've probably seen the most in my entire life. I used to just watch it on repeat. I don't know why. And like
you
you
get
get
marathons of that shit on.
Yeah. And now you get older, and I be watching it now. There's some stuff that I probably wouldn't have even understood as a kid that they were doing on that show.
But you understand now.
Yeah.
See, look, you got to go back and watch something like Pinky and the Brain, like what we used to watch.
Yeah.
Then you'll be like, what? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, Animaniacs, all that. Yeah, they used to be off the wall.
and you like now you'll be like, what? Did he just say that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
was for kids, right?
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy
Oh
was one
my
of the
gosh.
ones that was like the most hardcore because the visuals was crazy. But I don't know. Back to the topic.
Yeah.
In your career so far, like I know you only been in LA for so long, you know, but
Right.
just between your travels of being here, being in Chicago,
Right.
like who is on your list like of people that you have worked with in the industry or within your circle or anybody like that? This a time for shout outs. It could be anything. Your producer, your engineer, all that, you know, this is your
Yeah.
time to drop them.
First and foremost, overseas. That's my little brother. He just turned 18. That's my blood brother. That's blood. Same mom, same dad. Everything. He makes every single beat of mine, and him making beats. Like I always written to myself, right? I written to myself on the side, but I like never showed anybody. And then he just started making beats, and he started showing me, and then I like started showing him, and then that's how we created our first songs in 2018, and it was crazy because we were both doing something on the side that the other person didn't know. We just didn't want to tell each other for some reason, and so when we did that, it branched off into 3+ years now of us working together and making better music over the years. Yeah, overseas.
You know what that's called?
What?
Chemistry. Y'all already have it. Y'all brothers.
Right.
Y'all know you guys created a sound. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And that's what people want to create is a sound. The Migos have a sound. When you hear the Migos, you know it's the Migos. You know what I mean? When you hear Drake, you know it's Drake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you guys are creating a sound. When you hear YG, you know it's YG. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once you get that sound and get people on that buzz, you get
Right.
that traction, keep making the same sound.
Right.
So y'all already got it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Your brother, y'all brothers, y'all blood, y'all live in the same house.
Right.
You
I
know
got
what
the
I'm
same
saying?
taste.
Yeah. You feel
Y'all
me?
got the same taste.
Everything
so
y'all got everything. Boom. You got everything. Everything somebody really want. Everything somebody is paying for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't got to pay for it
Right.
because you got it.
Yep.
You know what I'm
I definitely take it for granted sometimes, but that was
Yeah, man. You got it. It's right there.
right there in the same house, everything. Yep.
You can wake up. Hey, bro, did you finish that song?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of calling the producer like, oh, hey, you got the song? Oh man, I gotta do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can wake up and wake him up
Yeah.
and say, let's get on this.
Yep.
And that's your little brother.
Y'all
so
can
you-
motivate each other.
Yeah,
And-
look, that's his little brother. So you know, get up.
Yeah.
Right? And it was a free resource that I had. You know what I mean? So that's a blessing, man. That was a real blessing. My brother that's not really related to me, my brother Chris CT. We made a lot of music. We took it down just out of embarrassment for how we were coming up. You know what I'm saying? But that was what got me into. That was a person that motivated me to write more. Started off just freestyling, right, and then it turns into actually wanting to make music, and it turns into writing and then recording and stuff like that. So that was the person who really inspired me the most, you know, to be better, because it was kind of like a friendly competition for us, you know, freestyle, whose freestyle is better, whose song is better, you know what I'm saying? Did you write today? Did you do that? You know what I'm saying? So it's my brother back from
Keep you
Chicago.
on your toes.
Sharpening each other tools up.
Yes.
Sharpen that pen up.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did for me. Yeah, that's it. But as far as making music with people, I haven't been doing that much, and that's something I could work on, because I'm very much focused on building my sound right now and being the best version of myself as far as my music and as far as being an artist goes. So I've kind of just really been to myself, especially this year, and just focusing on building my own craft before I give that to somebody else, because I want to make sure what I'm giving to them is the best version of my craft and my artistry.
Okay, wait. So the next part of that question, since you just said that, I was gonna follow up with who would you like to work with. So now, if you getting into the network, you're getting into the LA, feel the world is opening back up now. COVID done already came and went. That shit done went to like India or some shit. Niggas over there dying now. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
They hitting toes, but like
Tags.
So if it's somebody you could pick, like you said, Drake, people like that. Like, have you met any local artists or anybody like that you could get close to that you think like, all right, well, if I had the opportunity, if I can get in a room with this person, I would do a song with this person.
Right. I haven't made a lot of connections since I've been out here. It's kind of just been working, trying to get my money up and things like that. But I am willing to work with artists out here. I'm willing to expand who I am as an artist in California. That's what I'm looking to do. I haven't quite met any artists yet out here, but I'm looking to do that. But as far as industry people go and people who have already made it, obviously. Number one, I want to work with Kanye West. I love Graduation. I've listened to it top to bottom. I can't count how many times. That's a person from Chicago that I will always, admire just for their growth and for what they brought to music, what they brought to rap and their sound. And even when he's spitting, but then he'll go on another project and do some auto-tune stuff that goes crazy. You know what I mean? So it's like
808s and Heartbreak.
Exactly. That album right there too is Kanye West. Obviously, I want to work with Drake. Obviously, I want to work with. I like that you guys compare me to The Weeknd because that's a person that I definitely pick stuff off of as far as singing and stuff like that goes as well.
He'd be a good person to work with.
Mm-hmm.
I think so because at the end of the day, you sound like him, and he will give you some tips.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he would say, don't do it like this. Do it like this. He will, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Show you how to actually work your voice properly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coach you. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be dope.
That's what I think. I mean, I got 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
So, when you riding in your car, right? Who are you listening to?
Who am I listening to?
It's a question because it's like, if you an artist, go ahead. I'm gonna explain. Go ahead.
Who am I listening to? I'm listening to Kanye. Newer artist. I don't know if you guys know who Juice WRLD is. He's from Chicago. He passed away in 2018. I listen to a lot of Juice WRLD. I listen to a lot of Dirk now. I listen to a lot of Herb now as well. But as far as from Chicago, Dirk number 1. As far as out of Chicago, I listen to a lot of Drake, and I listen to. I've been listening to Tory Lanez recently as well too.
Okay, that's okay. Now, I'm finna, man. Look, you know who you forgot?
Who did I forget?
You. You don't listen to yourself in your car?
I do listen to myself in the car.
Don't ever put yourself on a lower pedestal than everybody else because they got money. You put yourself right there.
That shit got to be all in the same playlist, just on shuffle.
You know what I mean?
No matter where you at, your song gonna pop on randomly, and
you dig what I'm saying?
it's gonna sound just as good as everything else.
I trip off that because it's like you put your idols right there, but you want to be who your idols are.
Right.
Put yourself where your idols are.
Right.
You don't know, next day you might be right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't ever second guess who you are, bro.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, anybody can get in a room with somebody else, right? But it's just, what's your conversation gonna be like when you get there? That's, you got to be ready for the time.
Right. Right.
So, I'm mind bad.
Okay. So you were saying a lot about Kanye, right?
Yeah.
So obviously Kanye, he's a producer.
Right.
Artist, all well-rounded, but producer. So I wanted to ask, like, who else do you like as far as producers in the game, and like just over all the music you've listened to, can you name? I was gonna ask 5, but can you do at least 3?
Yeah, I can do 3. I can do Pharrell Williams is a very, very slept on.
No, not because I was definitely going. That's one of mine. Just the Neptunes, period. Just all of the production they've done.
Yeah. Ridiculously slept on. Weezy, who does a lot of stuff for Gunna and Young Thug. He's really, 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 really talented. Third one, I don't know if I can name a third one right now, off the top of my head. But yeah, I definitely say Yeezy, Weezy, and Pharrell Williams are all 3 really, really, really dope producers.
Okay, that's solid. That's a solid 3, and I would definitely take that because now you're giving, some new school with a little bit of like old school, What's up with you? B? Like who? No, so first I want you to pick your three, say your three, and then I want you to elaborate on,
You know who I'm going with, man.
Who?
The Doc. You know I'm going with the Doc.
Okay, so that's one.
You know they West Coast.
I know. So that's where you're going to get a lot of that from. Okay, Mustard.
You know what I'm saying? It's some cold ones. I can't.
Three producers.
Okay.
You
Okay.
got
Okay.
Dr. Dre.
I like Scotch.
Scott Storch.
He's fire.
I like Scotch.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I like it. You know what I'm saying?
He's crazy.
But then you got Swiss Beats right there. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a solid 3 too.
Yeah.
And I would definitely give you that 3. But when he said his 3, I saw you reacted. So what
I just hope y'all realize how young I am. That's all I'm gonna put
definitely.
That's all I'm put out there.
No, definitely. But if you think about the songs you grew up on, right? All of them had a producer that is probably still relevant today.
yeah. Oh, Timberland, I forgot.
That's okay. So that's definitely one of
You
my
know what
top
I'm
3.
saying? Like, I
DJ
can't-
Quick,
Yeah, oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
Battle Cat.
Oh my God.
You know, it's quite a few that you could have said. But
Yeah.
I feel like your 3 was solid.
I got the Doc though.
Yeah,
Doc,
100%.
dope.
You know, even Daz, like Daz.
Daz.
You know, he slept on as a producer because he did a lot of Tupac shit.
Yep. Daz. I can't say 3 then. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of
Right.
yeah.
But yeah, we can go on and on. Who would be? Pick one. Favorite artist of all time. All time.
He just waiting to pick my brain. Favorite artist?
No. All right, look, I'll give you a minute on that one. Who is your favorite artist currently? And you know, I know Banx will want you to say yourself, but I'm not gonna give you a trick question like that. I'm telling you, this is not a setup.
I was thinking like a starting lineup, you know, like a 5. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm gonna give him a new school, somebody now, and I'm gonna give him somebody from all time. It could be somebody from any era, any classic. It could be some oldies that moms used to put on. It could be anything, you know. But like, who is that artist? So, but the first one is who currently. You said Drake. I don't know if you want to stick with Drake and if that's your final answer, but I think Drake would be solid because Drake is well known. But I don't want to quote you on that. But if somebody right now that's making moves and you like, man, you know, they really fucking rocking, you know, and if you could fucking perform for them or whatever it is, it's like, you know, that would probably just make your day.
So we got to give off an era because, you know,
it could be right now. I want somebody right now
because it's somebody that can be relevant, like Chris Brown. I would pick Chris Brown.
Okay, so that's your pick, but I'm asking him his pick.
I know
Chris
that,
Brown is your
but
pick.
he's not relevant. Like he's relevant, but he was like relevant back then.
Like early 2000s.
Yeah, where are you going?
Somebody that's on the radio right now.
Exactly, right now.
That's currently dropping singles.
Okay, right now.
Yeah.
Boom.
Of all time new school, I'm gonna have to go Drake. I'm gonna keep that answer, but I'm also for old school. I'm gonna have to go Jay. I'm gonna have to go Jay-Z. I have to go.
Okay,
Jay. And that's old.
But that's old school for you. I would definitely accept that.
Those about to be
because
my
he's
words.
21, bro.
My exact words.
You know?
That's old school for me, for sure.
no, I like that.
That's solid. That's definitely solid. Damn. So Jay-Z. Favorite Jay-Z album?
444.
That's your era.
Yeah, I was like, I forgot. Yeah,
The thing about me, real quick, is that I try to, but I haven't gone back and listened to old music as much as I know I should. Now, I'm not gonna say I never have, but as much as I know I should, just to have that history and to really feel music from, you know, before my time, I do have to do that more. Just
go
put that
listen
out
to
there.
Blueprint.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, oh,
Yeah. Blueprint.
Go listen.
Life and Times,
Yep.
Volume 3.
Yep.
That's the one that did it for me. Life and Times Volume 3, when that Big Pimpin' fucking video dropped, I said, okay, y'all to just kind of projected fucking UGK to the world. So
Yeah, Big Pen.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Noah,
Now mine's is
Okay.
You got yours. You said yours, right?
what did I say? Favorite artist?
Yeah. Did you say
New
yours?
school and old school.
Yeah, you never said yours.
Damn, I didn't say mine. My favorite new school artist. Favorite new school artist? I like your boy. Pause. Fucking Akeem Ali. Kimi Casanova.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
He making waves right now. Yeah, he making waves right now.
Mac Daddy.
Yeah, he on his player shit. He doing all that. Nah, the bars he putting together is crazy.
Yeah.
So, that's my new school shit. All time, man. Bro, all time, it's probably gonna be something like, like Michael Jackson, bro. It gotta be something like that.
I swear.
For me, it's gonna have to, because you think overall all of the influence and shit like that. I mean, I can't just put it in like a rap category because that would be too vague. You know?
I think that's what I was doing. I think that's why I said jazz, because of rap. But music overall, I 100% agree with you.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask you a whole bunch of rap questions, you feel me? Because I know you well-rounded just from your influences in music. So you've listened to a lot of music. Bro, I could tell you some fucking... some oldies. I name a couple country artists to your ass, but it's like, but I'm not gonna tell you I done listen to their whole catalog and shit like that. Right. I might find one good song that I like where I like, man, that was kind of funny, but I like how they said that shit. So I'm gonna just, kind of roll with it.
I can't say all time because I got a lot of artists that I really fuck with.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But right now on the radio, that's hitting right now, Moneybagg Yo.
Moneybagg Yo is hitting.
I'm gonna give it to him. Because that's shit. I'm gonna give it to Moneybagg Yo. You know what I'm saying? But Lil Baby, he was hitting too last year. You know what I'm saying? So
he had a year. He
had last year. You feel me? But Moneybagg Yo, that CD, fire. Yeah, whole CD fire. If you want to go all time, man. He didn't do. He did a lot, but he only had one album. You already know who I'm going with. My boy in the back of me. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Nip.
Right.
But he only had one album. You know what I'm saying? It's like Aaliyah.
Right.
Where would she be? You know what I'm saying? Right now, Nipsey be on top of the world. You feel me? He has so many hits right now. So, but he gave what he gave us.
Right.
I'm gonna just say all time what he gave us. His catalog. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I can pop his shit in and just ride.
Right.
You feel me? So yeah.
Okay, that's dope. All right, so we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to go back.
What's up?
Noah.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything coming up like that we should look forward to? Like any upcoming projects, any videos dropping, any new music, any shows?
Yeah.
Let's tell them about it. Like what can the people look forward to?
All that. So basically, I'm working on the album right now. That's basically what I've been doing since I've been out here is formulating a project, to put out. It's not gonna come out too soon. I'm thinking August, September time. But what I'm doing over the summer is I'm doing a new video shoot at the end of this month, the end of May. That's gonna come out in June, and then I'm gonna be doing a video in June that's coming out in July. And those are just basic, party summer singles to really take over the summer, right? And then we shift gears to a project. Well, actually, I'm gonna do one more single that's slowing the pace a little bit. That's not summer, just to show because the album is going to be, the top of the album is fun songs, right? Songs you can play at a party, songs you can go crazy in the car with. But the bottom of the album is that's where I get musical. That's
You're giving them a half and half.
That's where I really touch the soul in a different way that a party single isn't going to do. You know what I mean? So I'm dropping 2 of those over the summer, and then one to really show the second half of the album to represent that half, and then August or September, probably late August, early September is when I'll drop the album that has everything on it.
Okay. That's dope. And
that'll be all. I will hope to get my brother to produce everything. I have other producers, obviously, that I have worked with, but because this one is very special, and I feel like it really represents the 3+ years of music that I've made, and kind of where I want to lead off after that. I'd love to get him on there, but obviously, he has a life too, so I might have to get other producers. But yeah, just be expecting the album. Man. It's called New Life. This is New Life 2021. It represents, it's this on. You know what I'm saying? It's now on. It's where I'm going. And then I'm gonna be dropping some documentaries on YouTube episodes, kind of like where I am now. I'm in LA now. I have access to more things. I can do more things now. So I want to show my new life. And
vlogs. You want to vlog?
Yeah, I want to vlog. Exactly. And so those will be coming out over the summer as well. And then we're gonna be doing some shows. I got some little festivals lined up out here that I was connecting with before I actually moved out here. Even if I didn't move out here, I knew I wanted to do stuff. I knew this was gonna be the year that I got to LA. I knew this was gonna be the year that I started to move my audience and my sound from this small city in Chicago, right, to Los Angeles, California. So I was already making some small moves out here. So I got some performances over the summer as well.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope, man. It's nice to know that you got a plan, you know, especially moving somewhere like that and things. It's, you know, some people, they do things like that and, you know, like they all through Hollywood, bro. You know, you see them. Like they had dreams and they just probably went to a couple bad parties or something and then their whole life changed. So it's 100%. All about, you know, the steps you take and the moves you make, bro, that really get you to that next level. So at this time, man, I just want to like give you an opportunity to shout out anybody, you know, anybody who may watch, anybody who may be out there, that your supporters who may tap in. You can look right into that camera right there, you know, and say anything you want to leave to the people.
Oh, is the end of the interview?
Well,
I gotta. Well, before we end it, I gotta talk about something.
Okay, come on. Well, let's do that.
I just want to let people know, you know, this is the year they see Noah Polk. I know he told me to talk about myself, hype myself up, gas myself up, because I know that I'm a talented individual, right? So what I did was, I was tired of being in the same place. I've been making music for 3+ years. I was tired of really, really being in the same place and not seeing any progress as far as, I feel like I was growing as an artist. I was writing music and it was progressing, but my music wasn't reaching anywhere besides this little city that I live in. So I decided to go to LA. I packed everything in my car. I got an SUV outside that has a couple rows. So I was able to pack all my stuff in and I drove 30 hours here. I didn't come with nobody. I had no connections. I don't know a single person out here. There's no money out here for me. There's no people interested in my music. There's nothing out here for me except for a dream. So I packed all my stuff up and I drove 30 hours by myself, dolo, you know what I'm saying, to come out here. No place to stay, no nothing. I'm sleeping, when I first get here, I'm sleeping in my car, okay? I'm in hotel parking lots, sleeping in my car, hoping that whatever I do out there makes a difference so that I never had to live that I never had to live that again. So I'm sleeping in my car in hotel parking lots. And then my mom says, oh yeah, by the way, I know this person that used to live out here. Let me get in contact with him to see if you can find somewhere to stay. She talks to him. I end up staying at his dad's house for a month, getting my stuff together. I'm working every day. I'm door dashing. I'm doing whatever I can do to make money. A month passes. I start applying for apartments. I get rejected a couple times. You know, nothing works out. And then I finally get this apartment in downtown. And so I just want to tell people that, hey, if you really want to do this, do it. You know, there's been so many times where I was just so focused on making music that I didn't actually push anything to actually happen. You can make good music all day long. Mm-hmm. But if you're not doing nothing to get it out there, if you're not doing nothing to spread and get past this slump that you're in, then nothing is going to happen for you. So this was me deciding to make that move, to get out here. Nobody sleeps in their car for nothing they don't really believe in. You know, I heard that you're gonna fight, what was it saying? It's like your dream is what you're willing to suffer for. What are you willing to suffer for? Mm-hmm. What are you willing to suffer for? This was what I was willing to suffer for this. I was willing to wake up in the middle of the night with one blanket, freezing cold in the car at 3 a.m. in LA, in the middle of nowhere, somewhere I've never been, for my music. For the sake of having an influence and an inspiration on the generation coming after me, you know, for me to do it so that they can know if they ever want to do it, it's possible, you know. I think I've been so surrounded by artists blowing up overnight and seeing this new generation is artists blowing up overnight. They have one single and somebody puts some money behind them. They get as much money off of that one song as possible. And then they don't care if they never have another hit again because they already made the money off that one song. So that's what I wanted. Of course, if I'm making music in 2018 with these low pumps and everybody's coming out who have this one big hit, of course I'm gonna be like, well, if they can do it, then why can, you know, of course I'm not gonna be motivated to put anything to go chase that dream, because I feel like if I just make a hit song like he did, then it'll happen to me. But then it never happened. So then I had to make a move to start making stuff happen. That's how I met you guys. I'm out here. I did that.
You know what that's called? You was being honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I can't get rich overnight. You know what I'm saying? You can, but it's like, that's 1 out of what? 100?
No, but let me tell you something,
Like,
Banx. Look, he been hitting me up for a couple months, bro.
Yeah.
This how long his communication been, and
That's
he's
what's up.
been
Persistent.
following up. You know,
Persistent.
so this has been like a long time in the making to where we actually made this happen. To where I finally said, "Okay, bro, I got some time. I can come do this for you today. We can put this together. Let's make it happen."
Yeah.
And he showed up.
I knew
He showed up. He
On
did
time.
everything he was supposed to do.
On time.
Listen, I knew I was gonna be here. You know, I know. I know what's about to happen.
It's the timing of the universe.
I know what's about to happen.
Right. You basically spoke it up into the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's what, going back to you putting yourself up there with your idols.
Yeah.
Speak that into the universe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
Like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna drop this track, but then, you know, by the time this track blow up, I'm gonna be at this award show performing this. You know, I might open up for this thing, but, you know, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be at the show.
Right.
And that's what it come down to. Did you make it to the show? You know? Yeah, but some artists is at the point to where they just trying to see how many awards they can win that night.
Right.
Man, making it to the show is the first step.
Yeah. And this is that year 2021. You know, everything that I've learned up to this point making music, everything that I've done, every growth, every step that I've taken is going to be proved this year. You know, this is where I show. You know, if you never believed before now, this is the moment to do that. This is the moment to get on board before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? This is the moment.
Mindset. That's dope.
Yeah, this is that time.
Well, shit, man. Tell everybody where they can find you at, man. Like, you can drop all your social media, everything, so people can tap in with you.
Yeah. So the main social media I'm on is Instagram at Noah Polk, NoahPolk. Same spelling for all my music on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube. We got music coming out over the summer. We got an album coming out in about 4 or 5 months. Summer's gonna be crazy, but the album is gonna be the craziest. And then when I got planned,
don't say too much.
Don't
say too much. Don't give them too much.
It's just like
tell them where to find you all at. Then they're gonna tap in. They're gonna follow you, and then they're gonna see the results from there.
Tapping on everything you'll need is on Instagram. Tapping on Instagram, NoahPolk. Album on the way, New Life.
Yeah.
All right, Banx.
You already know who it is. Banx The Goat. You can hit me at _ DABANX. The Goat. DABANX, the Banx. Or you can hit me at Hooked Hookah. You know what I'm saying? I pull up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. We out of here. Cam,
No, we not. We ain't out of here.
know, Cam, what it do? Cam, and I said, Cam, what it do? You know what I'm saying?
Try to rush me. Well, y'all know I'm Cool Ass Cam. Y'all can follow me at Cool Ass Cam. COOLAZZCAM. Shout out to DJ Punch. Y'all follow him at I Am DJ Punch. Follow the podcast at the FMAT Podcast. Follow Innovative Culture at innovative.culture. Hit the link in the bio. You hit the link tree right there. You'll tap into all of our content, all of the exclusive entertainment that we have for y'all, and it's great. Plenty more to come. Plenty new segments, new shows, new everything, man. We staying new this year. It's 2021, and we still savage on this shit. Shout out to everybody that's affiliated with us. Shout out to all the podcasts that fucks with us. Shout out to everybody, man, and shit, thank you for tuning in. We'll get with you. Peace.
Now I can say it. We out of here.
Innovative.